Smoke incoming!
I am Batman. Average Sniper.
What's up, guys? Average Sniper here. How are you guys doing today? I am doing pretty good. It's a work day, but I started early, so I think I'm getting off a little early. Hopefully, keep my fingers crossed, knock on wood, working on this video. So there goes the horse guy. He is down. Epic flying duck. What's up with that? Anyway, I wanted to talk to you guys today about sensitivity in Battlefield 1 and why it's so important for snipers. And also because it's probably the top question I get asked. Every time I read and respond to comments, people are asking me what sensitivity I use. So I'll be talking about my sensitivity mainly for console, because on PC you can adjust your sensitivity through your mouse if you have a decent enough mouse. And I'll also be talking about what sensitivity works best for snipers as opposed to run and gun classes. So I'll just start real quick with the sensitivities that I use. When I'm playing on PC, I like to keep my sensitivity pretty low, and I've actually configured some different sensitivity settings for my mouse, but I keep it usually between 8 and 1200 DPI, and I also adjust the in-game sensitivity a little bit, but not too much. I try to do it all through the driver software in my mouse, and I do keep it low on PC. Now on Xbox One, I like to keep my sensitivity for my controller around 52. But let me tell you why that might or might not work for you. And I am just talking right now about the default sensitivity. I'm not talking about the zoom sensitivity. I'll talk about the zoom sensitivity in a little bit. So for my default sensitivity, I like to keep it around 52. I know there's a lot of people coming over from Call of Duty that are getting into Battlefield 1, a lot of snipers that are used to being able to quick scope and things like that, and you might have a really high sensitivity. I say this because I actually came from Call of Duty years ago, and I like to jack my sensitivity up really, really high. Well, when I started playing Battlefield, I found out that wasn't exactly the way that it wasn't working for me, having my sensitivity turned all the way up. I do have some friends who turn their sensitivity all the way up and they do fine, but I'll get into that later. So I needed to find a balance between a high sensitivity and a low sensitivity for more accuracy. In Battlefield, you have to account for a lot more factors that require a lot more concentration and a lot more delicate movement. So your sensitivity needs to match what's best for you. So if you're a medium range sniper, you want to find a sensitivity that's somewhere in between low and high, because you're going to be in situations where enemies are fairly close to you and you could be flanked at any time and you might need to react fast. So that's why I like to keep my sensitivity in the middle around the 50s. That allows me to basically react fast but still have delicate enough movements that I can be precise from range, medium or long range. If you're a long range sniper, I would suggest an even lower sensitivity, because you don't want your crosshairs jumping all over the screen because your controller is too sensitive. Same with the mouse. When you move your mouse, you don't want it to jump a whole inch to the right when you only need to move a centimeter. So long range snipers definitely need that lower sensitivity. Now, if you're a close range sniper, that's the only time I can think where you'll need your sensitivity turned up high, because you're going to have to react fast. If you're a run and gun sniper that likes to play the objective and you're great at getting headshots or getting one-shot kills up close to the enemy, or even pistol swapping to finish them off, you'll want to be able to turn around fast. You'll want to be able to do 180s fast, because how many times do you get shot in the back and have to turn around and fight? I can't tell you how many times I've got shot in the back, turned around, but it was too late and I wished my sensitivity was higher. But I try to play close to the objective, but not right on the objective unless my team is supporting me. So the sensitivity around the 50s still works great for me. And that's just the default sensitivity, the default soldier sensitivity that I'm talking about. Now let's talk a little bit about zoom sensitivity. Now the zoom sensitivity is when you're actually aiming down sights with your sniper rifle. So there's a difference between the default sensitivity and when your sniper rifle is scoped in. And for the longest time I left that on default. I never changed it, I just left it alone, and that worked out perfectly for me. But in other battlefields, when we're talking about console, there was aim assist. So this aim assist was actually slowing down my sensitivity by default. So when I started playing Battlefield 1 where there's no aim assist, I realized that turning down the zoom sensitivity kind of simulates the aim assist a little bit, not when it goes over targets, but just in general. It slows you down. It's hard to adjust without aim assist because you're used to having a lower sensitivity, even though your sensitivity is higher, because the aim assist lowers it for you in the game. So if you're having trouble adjusting to sniper rifles in Battlefield 1, that's probably because you're used to the aim assist on console. You probably don't even know that aim assist has been doing that unless you're really into that kind of thing and you already know about it. But yeah, you probably need to lower your zoom sensitivity a little bit. If your zoom sensitivity is already on 100%, you might want to try 75. If it's on 75 and it's still too high for you, you might want to try 50. Now, you don't want it to be super low because then you won't be able to react fast, but if that's where you need to start, start low and slowly start moving it up as you get used to it. That'll help you get used to the higher sensitivities until you find a sensitivity that works perfect for you. If you just turn your sensitivity too high, it's going to be really hard to get used to and you're not going to have a good time. So what I say is start with your sensitivity low, and then as you get used to it, turn it up slowly but surely. Let's say you start with your zoom sensitivity on 75, you get used to it, and you're finding it's just a little too slow for you. Turn it up to 80. Get used to 80. Once you're used to that, turn it up to 85. If that works perfect, great. If it's still too slow after you get used to it, turn it up to 90. You see what I'm saying? Just slowly adjust the sensitivity up. Oh, and look at this. This dreadnought was so close. I got such a good look at it. I was like, man, that just looks awesome. That does not look like something that would have existed 100 years ago during World War I. Oh my God. I just want to stand here and stare at it. And fortunately, it didn't shoot me. I was also looking to see if there were any weak spots where I could see any enemies on it, but I didn't see the ability to shoot anybody. Maybe there is, maybe there isn't, I don't know, but I did not see anybody to shoot. But that dreadnought looks so cool. Well, I hope this video helped you guys with sensitivity. Like I said, it's mainly geared towards the console because most players are asking me the controller sensitivity to use. If you guys enjoyed, please leave me a like and please subscribe so I can get rich off YouTube and be super awesome because I'm totally broke. No, but seriously, guys, go ahead and let me know in the comments if you have any questions. And thank you so much for watching. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. You're awesome. If you haven't subscribed already, why not push that subscribe button? I'll see you guys next time. Later.